Love and marriage go together like a horse and carriage. This I tell you, brother, you can't have one without the other.
Hey.
Hey, you're home early. How did the interview go?
It went.
Uh-oh.
It was fine. Nothing special, nothing to write home about. Like I said, it was fine.
Do you want to talk about it?
What's to talk about? I walked in, handed her my resume, we exchanged a few words. That was it.
Okay.
What'd you think? She was gonna hire me on the spot?
Well, maybe. Anyway, when do you expect to hear back from her?
I already did.
You did?
Mm-hmm. I sent her an email right after, while I was still sitting in the parking lot. I thought it would be nice, touch base.
While you were still sitting in the parking lot?
Well, I wanted to do it while the interview was still fresh in her mind. I basically thanked her for her time, kept it short. That's how it's done these days. You always follow up an interview with a letter of thanks.
And you couldn't have waited to do that?
I could have waited, I suppose, but I wanted to make sure she remembered me.
We go to the same church, Donna. Of course she remembers you.
Well,
so, what did she say?
I suggested we go out to lunch. I didn't say when or where, didn't want to be picky. Anyway, she agreed.
Well, there you go. So, what's the problem?
It's just how she said it. Let me show you.
I like that. Well, that's good, isn't it? A nice, warm response.
Warm? Huh. Look at it again. What comes after?
After what? That's all it says.
See that? It's a period.
Yeah?
Yeah, so
So?
if she really wanted to hire me, she would have used an exclamation point.
You're serious, aren't you?
Deadly serious. Sometimes using a period is worse than no period at all. I know it seems small to you, but it's not.
Well, at least she was quick to answer you. That should mean something. So?
If she hadn't answered, I would have resent it. Not right away, of course. I would have waited an hour.
Sounds reasonable.
Right? Anything less, she might think I was anxious. So, what do you want for supper, anyway?
I pulled out the pork chops. I figured we could have those.
Okay.
Do you want my help?
No, I've got it. One keystroke. It's just one little keystroke. That's all it is. Of course, with an exclamation point, you also have to add the shift key. You know what that tells me, Harry? It tells me she's lazy. I'm not sure I want to work for a boss who's lazy.
Now, don't go getting ahead of yourself.
No, I'm just laying out the facts. You see, if she's lazy, who winds up doing all her work? Her minions, her underlings, me specifically. Poop rolls downhill in the business world, you know. And I'd be the one shoving all of her poop. Oh, I'm sorry for the language, but it's true, Harry. Anyway, it's a sign. When you see a sign, well, you follow it. Rule of thumb. What do you want, green beans or corn?
We had the corn last night. How about the green beans?
All right, add long grain rice, and we have a meal. Oh, that's another thing. You know what they make at Burlington Wire, Harry?
Wire?
Not just any wire. They make clothes hangers. Well, you know what people do with clothes hangers?
They hang their clothes on them. One time, I used a coat hanger to jimmy open the lock on our Corolla, but I'm not even close, am I?
They beat their children with them. Parents do it all the time. Hey, didn't you ever see Mommy Dearest?
Suppose I did. What's your point?
Point is, if I took this job, I'd be an accessory to child abuse. How can I live with that on my conscience, Harry?
I think that's kind of a stretch.
No, you're not the one whose soul is in jeopardy, so that's easy enough for you to say. Boy, oh boy, the minute I walked into that place, I should have known something was just off. Starting with the receptionist, bags under her eyes and a tremble in her voice. She'd probably been out all night partying with her friends. Oh, I read some research on the Facebook. Do you know where most people make their friends, do you? At work. So, if this girl's out partying, drinking up the town, well, you can bet her friends from work are right there, doing the same. So I'd be surrounded by alcoholics for half a day. Think about it, maybe drug addicts.
Drug addicts? Really?
Sure. Oh, but you know, I'm not the kind of person who rushes to judgment. Not me. I'll leave that to St. Peter at the pearly gates. Besides, this is all speculation. I haven't really decided if I'll take the job, even if she got down on her knees and begged me. Maybe. Oh, here's a thought. Maybe she doesn't think I'm qualified for the job. Even though I gave her my resume and my schooling, my work history, it was right there in big, bold capital letters. Maybe I should have underlined it as well. Oh, but you know, I don't like to call attention to myself. I don't like to flaunt my achievements. I always hold back. That's my curse. Now, I know Burlington Wire is the biggest show in town. And I know she is the brightest fish in our little pond. But even a fool could see that I'm qualified, probably overqualified for that beastly little job. You know what I'm gonna do? If I don't hear back from Charlotte Fancy Pants McEwen by Sunday, I'm gonna march right up to her and give her a piece of my mind. No, I don't care if she's sitting in the front pew at the 11 o'clock service, and I couldn't care less who hears it. And you know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna say, screw you, Charlotte McEwen, screw you!
Watch your language, Donna. You're a Christian, remember? You really should learn to control that temper.
Well, Harry, let me give you a little bit of education here. The last thing an angry woman wants to be told is to control her temper!
Well, take a chill pill then. Take a deep breath. Relax.
Thanks, Dr. Oz, real big help. If only she'd used an explanation. I mean, an exclamation point, that's all I'm saying. Would it have killed her to give me some peace of mind?
I doubt she even knew what she did.
Oh, she knew. Oh, she knew. She meant it. She meant it. Sitting up in her ivory tower, rubbing her hands, plotting my demise, and making my blood boil. And she's toying with me, pulling my strings like a puppet. I feel like I'm ready to burn.
I tell you to calm down, but I think we've already covered that territory.
You keep making fun of me, Harry Lofgren. Well, you're gonna find yourself in divorce court.
What?
You heard me. One time in my whole life I come home with a real problem. And all I want from you is a little bit of compassion and understanding. If we can't get past this little bump in the road, well, how can we expect to make it any further? Not that it matters, really. Word gets out that Charlotte won't hire me, well, all the rest of the companies will follow suit. And then we'll lose the house. That goes without saying. And with the market these days, we'd be lucky to break even. And then one of us will get sick. Something terminal, probably, which will suck up every penny that we've saved. I don't mean to sound like the Grim Reaper, Harry, but I honestly predict that's where we're headed. You gotta do something for me, please. If I go first, I want you to take care of my tombstone. I think it's the least you could do under the circumstances, all things considered. And I wanted to read, here. Mrs. McEwen. Hello. Oh, well, funny, my husband and I were just talking about you. Really? Oh, well, yes, that's wonderful. Thank you. I'd be truly honored. Monday. Oh, that's fine. So I'll see you then. And thank you so much. Goodbye.
Okay, I'm listening. What is it that you want chiseled on your tombstone?
Never mind all that. That was Charlotte McEwen on the phone, and guess what? I got the job.
I figured. Congratulations.
Thanks. So, apple cobbler all right for dessert?
Perfect. Something sweet for a change.